Hey guys, Shardz back here with another video, and today we are going to be talking about Phase 3 of the MCU. Now, Avengers Endgame does come out in about 3 days, and I'm going to watch it, well, 4 days for most people, but 3 days for me, because I'm watching it early on Thursday. It comes out on Friday, but I got early, not premiere tickets, but just earlier tickets. The same thing happened with Infinity War for me, so that's pretty cool. So I get to go on Friday to school and know everything, and nobody else will know anything. So, that's fun, but I'm not going to spoil it. So, yeah, that's going to be the last movie of Phase 3, but I'm not going to cover it here. I'm going to do that in its own separate review, because that's going to be a big film. So, yeah, let's start off. Now, Captain America Civil War started off Phase 3. Now, usually Phase 2, or the phases end in a big movie, and start in a, smaller one, but this one starts at a big one, and ends in a, ends in a big one. So, it starts in a big one, ends in a big one. And, I find that pretty interesting. So, Captain America Civil War released on May 6, 2016. The directors were Anthony and Joe Russo, and it had Chris Evans as Captain America, Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man, Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow, Anthony Mackie as the Falcon, Don Cheadle as War Machine, Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye, and Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa, and Tom Holland as Spider-Man, and Martin Freeman as Everett Ross. So basically, the Avengers fight. Now, I'm not going to spoil this movie, but basically what it does is it divides the Avengers into two sides: Cap, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Scarlet Witch. Cap, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, Black Panther, and Bucky, pretty much. That's pretty much one of the teams. It kind of is, because Black Panther and Black Widow are on the other side, but they kind of help out Cap at the end. So, I really like that movie, and I think it's really good. I would recommend you guys watch it before you watch Infinity War or Endgame. It's one of the bigger ones. The next movie is Doctor Strange. It released November 4th, 2016. It starred Benedict Cumberbatch as Stephen Strange, and the director was Scott Derrickson. And Chiwetel Ejiofor as Carl Moda, Rachel McAdams as Christine Palmer, Benedict Wong as Wong, Tilda Swinton as the Agent One, and Mads Mikkelsen as Caecilius. Now, I'm not going to dive into this movie too much, but basically, it's just about Doctor Strange and him getting his powers at the Time Stone. So yeah, it's pretty interesting, and I would recommend you guys all go see it yourself. Next up is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. It was released May 5th, 2017. The director was James Gunn, and it starred Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, and that's pretty much the three main ones, and then Kurt Russell and Elizabeth Debicki and Palm Clementoff. Those are and Vin Diesel. Those are all the actors, and basically it just is Star-Lord fighting his parents or his dad, and it just kind of deepens the Guardians plot. I would really watch it if I were you guys. I really like it, and basically Nebula at the end of the movie goes to try and kill Thanos, and Aisha makes Adam Warlock, which doesn't come into play yet. I hope it comes into play in Endgame. I think that'd be really cool. I feel like everyone's forgot about it, though. The next movie is probably my second favorite movie in the MCU, the other one being Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and then I don't count Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame as movies, more like culminations of this saga and the series. But Spider-Man Homecoming released July 7th, 2017. The director was John Watts. Starred Tom Holland as Spider-Man, Michael Keaton as the Vulture, Zendaya as MJ, Marissa Tomei as May Parker, and Jacob Belton as Ned, and Robbie Downey Jr. as Iron Man. Now, I love this movie. I love the vibe you get from it. It's very teenager, and basically, Spider-Man turns down being an Avenger, and that's the big part of the movie, and you just get to see his character more, and I'd really recommend it. It's not really important to watch before Endgame and Infinity War, but it's a really good movie. The next one up is Thor Ragnarok, that released November 3rd, 2017. The director was Taika Waititi, and it starred Chris Hemsworth as Thor, Tom Hiddleston as Loki, Mark Ruffalo as Hulk, Kate Blanchett as Hela, Jeff Goldblum as the Grandmaster, Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie, and Idris Elba as Heimdall. Basically, in this movie, Thor and Loki fight, and against Hela, which is Thor's half sister or sister, and it's really interesting. It's a really good movie, and it shows how Thor gets most of his powers, and I really like it. So I'd recommend you guys watch this one. And at the end, of course, we see Thanos' ship heading toward Thor's ship that holds all of Asgard. The next movie is Black Panther. Now, I think this is the most overrated movie out of all the MCU. I don't think it's all too good. Okay, I'd rank it the same as I'd say Ant-Man and Captain America: The First Avenger. Like, just a good movie. It's solid, but not as good as all the other movies. And it's the director is Ryan Coogler. It casted Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther, Michael B. Jordan as Eric Killmonger, Lupita Nyong'o as Nikita, Danae Gurria as Okoye, Letitia Wright as Shuri, Winston Duke as M'Baku, Daniel Kaluuya as W'Kabi, Angela Bassett as Ramonda. And basically just shows more of Wakanda, which really comes into play in Infinity War. Now, personally, I have not seen this film twice. Well, I've seen it twice, but I don't think I've seen it 3 times. I've seen it like twice once when I was in theaters, and another time when I was just at home. I think it's okay, but I wouldn't recommend it as a movie you really need to see. I think it's okay, and I really like it, but it's not something special. It shouldn't have deserved so many Oscars. The next movie is Infinity War, and Infinity War is a really good movie. I'd say it's probably the best movie, if you would call it a movie, but it's not really a movie. It's kind of a culmination of the universe, and I'm not going to really talk about what happens here, because if you're watching this video preparing for Endgame, just watch Infinity War. So, it's one of the best movies of all time. It's the culmination of all Marvel, and I really love it, and I think you should watch it right now. Just go ahead and watch it. The next movie is Ant-Man and the Wasp. I really like this movie. I just recently rewatched it. This is the most recent one I rewatched. And I think it's really good. It's cute. It's small. It's like street level kind of a Marvel movie. And I really like it. And it's just cute. You know? It's a small movie. And after Infinity War, it felt really good. The next one up is Captain Marvel, which I have a lot of problems with. It's an amazing movie. As a movie. As a Marvel movie, it doesn't really work for me, because there's a lot of things that are wrong. Nick Fury, how he lost his eye. That is terrible. I'm not going to spoil it for you, because you might like it, but I don't like it. So, I don't really like that, and I think that's really what ruins the movie for me. I know it sounds stupid, but also that there's no end fight in the movie. It just kind of goes along, and she doesn't really fight anyone at the end. It kind of just scares people off, so, yeah, so I think we see her full powers good in this movie, but not really how she can utilize them too good. And then, last but not least is going to be Endgame. So, if you guys want to watch my Endgame video, I'll probably have it up on, Friday, maybe. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!